growth happens in so many ways at this school. You know, I think the most incredible of all of them is the spiritual growth. Because whether you see it or not, it's funny because you can feel it.
We're alternative in that our focus is different than a traditional high school. Our focus is helping students be linked to the divine as the central idea of what we're aiming for with the students. The way we approach education is through what we call the core principles.
The teachers and staff here, they're all looking to genuinely support you and help you. They try and alter their lessons and what they do to fit your specific needs so they know that you're actually learning everything that they're teaching.
Our classroom academics are fairly traditional for college prep. They meet state standards, national standards. We're accredited by the top accrediting agency for independent schools in the world.
Every teacher helps you implement what you want to be into their class.
The difference is that then we take those things, all of them, into the field, from mathematics to science to English, social studies, history, all our electives. We look with all our courses and we think beyond the classroom, how can we bring these to life in a way that a student feels like, I get it, I understand why I'm here, I'm excited about studying this.
And I need a dissolved oxygen test team.
It's very experiential. Here you get to really be part of the activity and you get to learn hands-on, and that's like way better for me to learn.
For expeditions, we go out a week every month and we pick one activity like rock climbing or kayaking or horseback riding or something like that. And we have educational components that tie into it, and we just work on whatever activity we picked.
In the afternoons after classes, students have mentored project time where they can pick up art and music, backcountry sports activities, all the kinds of things that might interest them, and then really work on developing skills and knowledge in those things.
For example, I've been wanting to really train in rock climbing, and so yesterday I went down to Bob's Rock and I was able to lead a 510 trad climb and really get that kind of fitness in terms of deciding what I want to develop in myself.
So service projects we have once a week, Wednesday afternoons for about 4 hours, and the whole point of it is just giving back to what we have here. And so we're all so blessed to be here, and we can't just take, we need to give back as well.
Men and women are coexistent in eternal God forever.
That spiritual exploration of helping students understand how they're linked to the divine, and the whole spiritual growth program that follows that.
It's those moments where on solo you decide to pick up the books and actually realize what they're talking about.
The atmosphere, both the spiritual atmosphere and just the community that's here, just there's nothing else like it. You can just walk in and immediately feel it. People are always just outpouring love and kind of support to everyone that shows up here.
Since it's democratic, we all have a say and everything, so when a problem occurs, everybody just comes together and comes to a group consensus about how to best solve the problem and stuff.
Every student and every staff member really has a role. They know each day that they get up that who they are that day, how they think, how they see themselves spiritually, the way they interact with others, the way they contribute, that those things are really going to make a difference.
My relationship with everybody at the school is awesome.
Those friendships grow through all those experiences that you guys have together, and I'm going to be best friends with these people for a long time, forever.
When people are like, so, where do you go to school? I'm like, in a lodge up on a mountain somewhere. And they're like, what? I'm like, well, yeah, there's 15 of us, and so we live in this big, huge, beautiful lodge together. And they're like, okay, well, that's kind of awesome.
We support each other in everything because we do everything together, and so having that support of both school and kind of life is really great in the community of a small group where you can get to know each other so well that you can really help each other out.
There are so many different ways to have fun here. You can go biking, you can go rock climbing, you can go for runs, which I usually do. I write and draw a lot. Dylan makes movies. Everyone has their own different thing that they they want to spend their time doing.
One of the things we work on here at the Link School is Growing Edge, and it was really a great learning experience to learn more about myself and also kind of push my limits and kind of relying on God through those experiences in the outdoors.
When I came to Link School, I couldn't even run a mile without stopping multiple times, but you don't have to be fit to come here, and you don't even care about your fitness as long as you're having fun. Without donors, I wouldn't have been able to graduate here, and I wouldn't have been able to do all the remarkable things and seen all the amazing things that I've been able to see. Each one, eye-opening and inspiring and life-changing, really.
As a nonprofit school, we raise funds for our annual operations every year. Primarily, where those funds are given are to tuition assistance. Most of the students that come to school here have significant financial needs. The tuition assistance funds that are given by donors are just it's such a remarkable gift to be able to give to a family who has a student who really needs or very much wants something different than what they're getting in their high school experience. The biggest goal that we're working on financially right now is an endowment fund to lay a foundation for the school. Our goal is by 2020 to have raised $10 million in endowment funds to help with those annual operations and to help with those tuition assistance funds.
Every day I'm grateful to be here, because if I wasn't here, I don't think I'd be the person that I would want to be, and I'd kind of struggle with trying to stick with Christian Science, but at the same time just being dragged into everything else that's going on. I'm just grateful for all of that.
How do you make a difference for good? The Link School is making a huge difference for good in multiple people's lives, especially mine.
I think the most awesome thing about the Link School is how much I get to push myself and how I grow through that.
The atmosphere, you walk in and you just get bombarded with love.
Everybody's really, really supportive here and really, really loving.
I've changed immensely from the beginning of the year. I could list, hundreds of things, but the biggest one, I've really learned that my actions affect other people.
That sense of high level of accountability being needed, having the purpose be very consciously seeking a true sense of spiritual identity, that's different. That is alternative from a traditional high school.
I think, that's how Link School has really changed me, is from being uninterested in anything to being interested in absolutely everything, and wanting to go as far as I can and to, reach out as far as I can, to places and to people.
The Link School is doing a remarkable job in helping students transform their lives in a direction for good, and if you're in a position where you'd consider helping a student come with tuition assistance funds or helping the school with laying a financial foundation through the endowment fund, we would so appreciate your gift to the school. Thank you.